All right, it's late. I'm tired, but let's see what it does. Here we go. So I walk out of the gym yesterday morning, and this is what I find. So I go back into the gym and review the security cameras. He's a member of the gym, so the owner of the gym called him and said, hey, this is what happened. You bumped a car. I mean, it's more than a bump, but, and the guy's like, nuh-uh, I hit a curb. And I'm like, well, that curb is an 09 Subaru Outback Sport. If you watched the end of the last video, I said I wasn't gonna do another WRX update video, but I put in about 3 or 4 good days after work, some long hours, late nights, and got a lot accomplished. So if you can see, there is a pink thing and a purple thing. And we fired it last night for the first time, and it purrs like a little baby kitten. So today is Friday, IFO is next Sunday. So it's just a tad over a week away. Like I said, today's Friday. I'm gonna spend today cleaning up the shop because it's a disaster. And then I wanna put the wheels back on the car, move it out of where it is now. And we're gonna do the suspension and the interior and all the, that stuff out here instead of trying to do it back in there where it's kind of cramped. First time in 4 months, it's on the ground. She moves on her own. That's a start. That's a plus. That's good. Yeah. We're getting closer. That Cadillac. Very blue.
Very blue.
It is Saturday. We woke up early this morning and went down to Columbus and got her bumpers. Huge shout out to those guys down there. They look absolutely fantastic. I'll put their link to their website down in the description. I'm gonna put the headlights in, put the front bumper on, put her front lip on, and then we're gonna start doing the front bags. That way I have an idea of what, basically we want the bags to hit the stops right when the front lip hits the ground. And this is like the first time the sun, we've seen this wrap on the car in the sun. All right, so we got the headlights in and the bumper on. The fog light covers I'm working on right now. I gotta do a little bit of modification to them. I'm gonna put the front lip on, and then I think we're going to start on some air suspension. So we didn't get as far as we wanted to tonight. The bumper gave us some troubles, but this thing is starting to look good. A lot better than I thought it would. It's really shaping up to be a good looking car. We're going to head to bed. It's about 10:30 tomorrow. I'm going to start the airbags and stuff, and I got one of her wheels out. This thing's going to look stout. It's them wheels are a different offset than the BBS's, so it makes it a lot wider. So I don't know, we'll get started again tomorrow. So until tomorrow. It is Sunday. IFO is in 1 week. Yesterday I mowed the lawn. I was in a cutoff. I got sunburnt. I was sweating in here. Today it's about 70. It's supposed to rain, no big deal. Tomorrow, let's just take a look. Today, a high of 70, 70. Tomorrow, Monday, a high of 44. IFO in 1 week. Next Sunday, a high of 45. 45. And then next Saturday, prepping day, I'm gonna wash the truck and the cars and load them up and everything. It's supposed to be a high of 51 and windy. Well, I guess no matter what the temp is gonna be next week, the work must continue. So I got the front bumper on. The plan is now, well, first of all, this it's really growing on me. This coming together, this car is starting to look really good. So pictures and video do not do it justice. You definitely got to see it in person to really take in the color of the purple.
Oh yes, it's very nice.
The plan is to start on her air suspension. So I'm going to remove the coilovers and put on her Raceland airbags. This is the same kit that I have on my car, and I absolutely love it. Very high quality bags, very easy to install, and they actually ride really well. They are good, high quality bags, easy to adjust, easy to install. I have not had any issues with these. I think you get about a 4 to 5 inch lift or drop, so you got plenty of room to drop it, and you got plenty of room to raise it up and put it on the trailer. Yeah, and they're like half the price of like airlift and stuff like that, and I think they're just as good a quality. You can still get the like the Bluetooth air management system through Vera, which I'll show you that. I got the Vera air management system, but I just got the basic switches and stuff like that, no fancy Bluetooth. But you can still get it through them. This whole setup is just like airlift, only a lot cheaper. So definitely recommend Vera and Raceland airbags. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the front coilovers off, and then I'll touch base with you guys here in a little bit, and then we'll kind of get our comparison, like our levels, our ride heights, and we'll go from there. Got them both out. Everything came out nice and easy, so it took me like 15 minutes to get both coilovers out, which is super nice. I'm kind of using the coilovers as a reference to set the bags. I know there's going to need a lot of adjustment later. There's going to be a lot of adjustment, so I'm just kind of getting an idea. I'm going to measure the holes here from the top hats just to give me an idea. So this is the left side. I got the right side out and basically set the height the same, but this is where it's going to sit fully extended, so fully inflated. This is where it's going to sit. So basically, honestly, about stock ride height, which is good. I'm going to throw the tire on it and then throw the jack underneath the tire and raise it up as far as I can until the bag hits the stop internally, and then we're going to see kind of where we're at. So something we're going to have a problem with is our new wheels are the same size as the BBS's, but they have a wider offset. So I got to be taking that into play when I go to set the height, that I don't want the wheel, because the wheel's going to sit farther out. I don't want the tire hitting the inside of the wheel well. I'm kind of educated guessing as I go here. So test one, I want a little bit more drop than that. So, and then from the bottom of the bumper to the bottom of the wheel, we still have at least probably 5 to 6 inches that the car can drop. So I'm probably going to actually, I'll probably do another 1.5 to 2 inches, and that'll probably be good. Like I said, I have to think about the offset, because with these tires on her new wheels, it's actually going to stick out a little bit farther, so I got to kind of take that into account. All right, test 2, and it looks pretty dang good. I raised the spindle up a 1/2 inch, so from the bottom of the bag to the spindle is 5 inches. It was at 5.5 inches. It looks pretty dang good. Fully inflated. There's still lots of room to safely unload and load on the trailer. And I got about up here, I'd say probably a 3/4 of an inch. Looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish tighten everything up and move to the other side. Both are in. That actually went really well. They're both 5 1/8 on each side. Now they're matching. Everything should be good. You got to use the horse castrator here to tighten down the orange jam nut, lock nut. In my car, I deleted the HVAC and the radio and all that, so I had somewhere, I actually made a nice plate where I mounted all my switches for my air and like my fuel pump and stuff like that. But her car is still stock dash or OEM dash, so I had no way of mounting like the switches and the air gauge and all that. So come up with this. Basically, I took the cup holder, cut it in half, flipped it upside down, and then screwed it back into the OEM location, the stock location. Okay, so it's the end of Sunday. IFO is next Sunday, so we have 7 days. 7 days.
7 days?
We made good progress tonight, but I'm gonna call it tonight because it's late and I gotta do that work thing tomorrow. All 4 wheel ends, the bags are on, they just need plumbed. So tomorrow, I am going to do some plumbing on the airbags, and I'm going to get all the compressor and the tank all set up all nice and pretty in the trunk. I'm hoping that I can do that on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday start on the interior. But when you make a plan, it never goes that way. So, all right, so we're back at it again tonight. Even though it's 40 degrees, I had to shut off my heaters to record this, so I'm not going to do much recording tonight because I got to have the heater going. I got her trunk cleaned out. So usually when I, like my car, I have the back seats deleted and all that. But her car, since we have a passenger coming, I gotta keep in mind that I gotta have the back seats. So I'm gonna mount everything back here in this corner, battery and tank and everything. Here's the tank. So right here is the main line out to the bags or to the switches. Right there will be the compressor end. That is the pressure shutoff switch. And then here, I put a Schrader valve in mine, but this one I'm putting a little nipple on. That way I can hook an air hose to it, because for some reason, if your air compressor fails, you have no way of lifting the car. So I always give me an out just in case with a gauge. That way I know how much is in the tank. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. I have to grab her car and load up her new wheels and the BBSs with the tires on them. I'm gonna drop them off at the tire shop first thing in the morning. Got quite a bit done. I got her compressor and her tank mounted along with her battery sealed up in this nice aluminum box. Yeah, everything's looking good. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. It looks a lot better in my car. Tonight in my prayers, I'm gonna pray for warmer weather, because IFO is not looking good. Honestly, if it's this bad, or if, mid 40s, I don't think I'm gonna go, especially because, I get a pregante wife. So, I guess we'll see what happens. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay, so I must apologize. I didn't film any yesterday. Today is Wednesday. What you just watched was Monday. Yesterday was not a very good day. Not at all. I dropped the wheels off the tire shop. Tire shop did great. Perfect. Mounted everything with no problem. But one of the wheels is different. They sent me 3 of the same and then 1 off wheel. Same size, same offset, same bolt pattern, except the design is a little bit different. You can't tell unless you really stare at it, but it still irks me.
Oh, that is really frustrating.
But on the bright side, once again, I'm checking the weather every 5 minutes. Today is Wednesday, and the chance of rain is going away. It's still going to be cold, but I'll take cold over rain. So we're going to keep hoping and praying that the rain just goes away for good and we can have a nice cold time at IFO. I took the passenger side seat out. I'm going to take the driver's side seat out and then run the main air feed from the tank to the switch and then the rear bags up. I want to do it right, so I took the seats out. I'm going to reroute everything nice underneath the carpet, make it look good. You can't even tell it's there. Well, once again, she continues to fight. I spent the last 2 hours trying to fix, well, I plumbed up the rest of the air lines and got everything all nice and pretty. Put air to it, and I heard a massive air leak. One of the switches, for the front bags, was cracked. So I spent the last hour trying to search my toolbox, everything, to find a union just to get the bags functionable. So basically I only have the front and rear go up with 1 switch instead of 2 individual switches. I honestly, at this point, don't know where I'm at with the video. It's been a very busy last couple of days. I'm having switch problems. So the switch, it's a single switch now to raise and lower the bags. It is leaking. Basically, if I put 75 pounds of air in it, an hour later, it'll be completely empty. So I ordered some new switches. They're here, but I don't have time to redo all this. So I put some super glue on it. So hopefully that Loctite gel super glue or whatever will hold it. I'm only worried about it like riding on the trailer. After we get to the show, it's all coming down anyway. Like I said, tonight is Friday. We have a very, very busy night. So interior, seats, harness bar, harnesses, steering wheel, bumpers, side skirts, all kinds of good stuff. Plus an entire list of other things I have to do for IFO. So it's going to be a long night once again. The weather has improved a lot. So it's going to be chilly, but the chance of rain is diminishing very quickly. Tomorrow is Saturday. It's supposed to rain a little bit in the morning. So tomorrow is a washing day, a detailing washing day. I got the truck, trailer, both cars to do, then load them up. And then bright and early Sunday morning, we are going to take off. But lots to do. So I'm going to get started. I'll give you updates as I go. I apologize. This video is very jumpy, but really trying to get a freaking car done. So let's go. Shop is destroyed. It is 1 o'clock in the morning, but she's on the ground. Everything fought. Everything from the seats. We got her slider brackets for the seats, and I had to re-drill all those to make the seats fit. Harness bar. Everything that could fight, fought. It's done. thank you to my beautiful wife. She was out here till probably 11. I mean, she's 31 weeks, I believe, 30 weeks-ish pregnant. And she's out here helping me like nothing. So I got about 50 pounds of air in the bags. So we're going to see if it'll hold some air overnight, but not too bad. The rear bags do need adjusted a little bit, but I'm doing that after IFO. I don't really give a crap. But yeah, we're gonna come out tomorrow and see if she's on the ground or still up in the air. All right, good morning. So it did leak down again overnight. I did put 50 pounds in it. I'm gonna kind of monitor it and see what the rate is, how fast it's losing air. So my biggest worry is just on the trailer. The shop is absolutely destroyed. So today I'm going to, well, actually not today, this morning I'm going to clean up, and basically we're going to start prepping for IFO. I got a few small things left on this, but other than that, it's time to prep for a car show. It's a freaking Christmas miracle. It is Saturday. We need to load up tonight to go to IFO. This is the first time it's came out of the garage under its own power. Still got a little bit of air in the power steering. It's whining quite a bit, but other than that, it is completed. Well, power steering issue and airbag issue, you know, leaking air. But other than that, it's done. Load up on the trailer. We're gonna wash it, load them up on the trailer, and we out. All right, fired up the beast. So the plan is now we're gonna get them both out and wash them, and then I'm gonna put them back in here, and then wash the truck, hook up to the trailer, and start detailing them. Basically, I'm hoping I'm done by like 9 tonight, but we'll see.
Right.
I appreciate everybody for watching. This has been a very, I don't know, chopped up video. A lot of emotions, a lot of late nights, but it's out there running. She's out there, she's in there running. We officially now have 2 show cars, I guess. I can't really call her a show car until she wins something, but I have a show car and a purple WRX. So I appreciate everybody for watching. We got IFO to prepare for, so I guess we'll see you next time.